Did Nicki and Cardi simply decide to call it quits on their rivalry so they could work together to expose Offset? The details are a little messy, but there are speculations that Nicki and Cardi have ended their rivalry, so you guys might want to settle in for this one. Nicki mostly backed Cardi's choice to divorce from Offset. In fact, she went so far as to out him for trying to hook up with her. People have been at each other's throats for the last 6 years, as most of you are aware, so they are living for this. How long they have been cool with each other is a mystery. Even though Offset played a big part in starting their rivalry, many fans are overjoyed to see Nicki and Cardi together again after all these years. Despite the fact that it appears like they had been trying to reconcile for some time, Cardi's exit from Offset served as the catalyst for Nicki to act and reconcile with Cardi. Nicki not only chastised Offset for trying to get together, but also charged that his obsession with swinging his wood had destroyed his family. Child, she wasn't playing with him. When it comes to Nicki, she has never liked Offset, but generally speaking, none of them brought up their disagreement.
She was already at odds with that man's wife. The last thing she wanted was to be at odds with him. But last year, they got involved because Offset had deceived her husband Kenneth Petty, which put him in legal hot water with his probation officer. Everything began the year before at the VMAs when Kenneth uploaded an absurd video of him and his friend telling Offset to go fight outside. He went so far as to threaten to kill Offset the next time he saw him.
Offset, where you at? That's it. I just spin that shit. I'm like a Zan. I go Kanye. No, it's shot, man. No, it's shot, yeah? We outside. Big two outside. Big Queens, right?
Yeah. Money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know. They said you don't know.
On that vacation,
Yeah.
planning your future. Yeah. All the way to the street.
Hey,
Let's play. What's up?
we'll meet you there.
I recall that Nicki hosted the VMAs that night, and her main motivation for inviting him was to offer emotional support. However, this person was outside the building making a fool of himself as usual. The ridiculous part is that, even though he was on probation at the time, he was still outside when he was underage, encouraging Offset to meet him for a fight. He and Nicki were swiftly blamed by the public for this. People were even more furious with Nicki because, despite being on probation, Kenneth had the guts to act in this way because he knew Nicki had the resources and means to resolve any problems that arose from his conduct. At the time, people couldn't understand why that person would even attempt to pursue Offset. Eventually, however, it was revealed that Offset was actually speaking beneath Kenneth. When Offset discovered that one of Ken's friends had been seeing Cardi a few days prior and had snuck into their direct chats, he reportedly lost control of himself. He inquired, "Where are you located?" When you talk about female entrepreneurs, you guys are crazy. I wish I had more money for a battle. After all of this went viral on social media, Kenneth's probation supervisor was notified of the mischief he was getting into online, and they wasted no time in penalizing him. A few weeks later, he was sentenced to 120 days of house arrest. Offset decided to go along with Kenneth, even more once he posted a video of himself boarding his own aircraft. Essentially, he was letting Kenneth know that he's rich and can go. Meanwhile, for the next 120 days, Nicki's house is enslaved to the jerk Kenneth. Great whoop! And if that wasn't bad enough, someone accused Nicki and Kenneth of abusing their son in an anonymous call to 12 on their home. This made Nicki and Kenneth a contentious topic once again. At the time, many felt Offset was to fault for it. In fact, Nicki even hinted that Offset might be at fault in a post she made on Instagram. There were 2 times that big fans were all around my house, the woman said. The shooter intended to shoot a family with a 2-year-old, but nothing on any website indicated they were posting. The same person submitted a false report to CPS. It can be incredibly discouraging when people with influential connections in the music industry harbour animosity toward you yet realise they can't stop you because God has actually anointed you. It's funny how this person hasn't been found, accused, arrested or handled in any way. At the time, there were also rumours that Offset was going after Nicki's husband because he was still smitten with her and was deliberately trying to provoke her to react. Some of you may not be aware of this, but there have been rumours that Offset and Nicki were sleeping together. He saw an opportunity for Cardi to further his career, which Nicki was smart enough to stop him from doing with her. So when Cardi entered the picture, he turned on Nicki. He was at Nicki's events all the time, commenting lustfully under all of her Instagram pictures. But after Cardi went viral and the industry turned against Nicki, he too jumped on the Nicki hate train and went after her, thinking that she would help him advance in his career. To be sure, Nicki mocked Offset during her verse on Katy Perry's song Swish Swish, teasing, "Silly rap beefs just get me more checks," right before Offset and Cardi got back together. "In the movie that is my life, I'm never Offset." "Not me and Offset, exactly, but my pals. Or I must have agitated them. Switch, switch." Not to be forgotten is the incident in which Cardi was spotted on camera looking through Offset's phone and discovering a seductive photo of Nicki in his album. When the video leaked, Nicki decided to act shady, posting the exact photo that Cardi was seen ogling on Instagram along with the comment, "Sees my sexy ass every time she scrolls." She then continued to poke fun at Cardi in her verse on Pop Smoke's Welcome to the Party remix, saying, "Keep it real. You really mad because your baby dad used to like me, though I won't FK him since I don't want him. Still, I told him to take a hike like a hiker." As you can see, Nicki has a history with Offset, which gives her reason to detest him. Many people think that her issues with him played a significant role in the disagreement between her and Cardi. This belief was reinforced a few days ago when Nicki showed Cardi some love after she announced her divorce. As most of you know, Cardi formally filed for divorce from Offset a second time, with the intention of ending their union forever this time. Someone close to her claims that they have grown more aloof. That was the primary reason she decided on this course of action. She wants to carry out this task. It took a while for it to occur. They had both been in accord. No one objected. The sense that they have become further distant from one another has grown with time. It can no longer be avoided. Cardi is very focused on obtaining primary custody of their 2 children. The day she ended her relationship with him, she posted on Instagram to announce her pregnancy, with the message, "With every ending comes a new beginning." That we were able to spend this season together makes me very happy. You have given me more life, more love, and most importantly, more power again. Made me remember that I am capable of anything. You reminded me that I never had to pick between my life, my love, and my passion. Nicki shocked everyone by supporting Cardi rather than making fun of her as usual when she realized what was happening. That mystery tweet from Nicki that said, "Stop beating up on yourself," was posted around the same time that Cardi's divorce went viral. Handle it carefully. This surprised a lot of people, and they naturally didn't waste any time in voicing their thoughts. Similar to the person who remarked, "Cardi and Nicki? The same group? I'm ready for that." They are dependent on each other since they are dealing with some of the same issues. It's very likely that Nicki is experiencing something similar and can identify with it, said another person. It pleases me that she is providing assistance. I hope that if this issue is fixed, it will continue. However, I would now like to know your thoughts. What do you think about Nicki supporting Cardi? And do you think this suggests they might reconcile and move past their issues in the end? Everyone is aware of how to continue. Please share your thoughts with me.